Dear students, I am Mahesh Das Mahant, your English teacher. We are studying chapter 7, A1, 3 questions. Okay, we have up till now studied kings want to know 3 answers of his 3 questions, but he was not satisfied with answers. For answers, he went on to hermit's cave to find his answers, but hermit was digging his ground, and he also disguised him and helped him to dig the ground. On the course of time, a wounded stranger came with bleeding, and the king saved him. Okay, and now the wounded strangers beg pardon for the king to become a faithful to us, faithful to king, and decided to serve the king all time. Okay, the king was very happy to have made peace with his enemy too easily and to have won him over as a friend. He not only forgave him but said he would send his servants and his own doctors to look after him, and he promised to give back the man his property. Dear students, in this paragraph, when the strangers forgive, beg pardon to the king, and king also pleased with the stranger and forgive him, and he said that he is not his enemy, he is his friend, and he returned his all property to the man and ordered his doctors to treat the patient very well. Okay, and in next paragraph, leaving the wounded man, the king went out of the hut and looked around for the hermits. Before going away, he wished once more to get answers to his 3 questions. The hermit was on his knees, sowing seeds in the beds that had been dug the day before. The king went up to the hermit and said, "For the last time, I beg you to answer my questions, wise man." In this paragraph, dear students, kings wants to answer the 3 questions from the hermit. Okay, but hermit went down to his knees. Okay, and seen his digging beds. Okay, in the next paragraph we will see, "You have already been answered," said the hermits, still bending down to the ground and looking up at the king as he stood before him. In this paragraph, hermit said that you have already find out the answers of 3 questions. Okay, and hermits was still in bending down. Okay, how have I been? Answered, what do you mean? Answered King, surprised, and said, how have I been? How can I find the answers of three questions? Do you not see? Replied the hermits, if you had not pitied my weakness yesterday and had not dug these beds for me, you would have gone away. Then the man would have attacked you, and you would have wished you had stayed with me. So the most important time was when you were digging the beds. Dear students, in this paragraph, the hermit said that the most important time is to help a man. Because I was in need, I was in help to digging in the ground. If you will not help me in digging grounds, you will be there to in the place of wounded soldiers, strangers will kill you. Okay, if and you stayed with me, this is the time to most important time to stay here, to do here. And I was me the most important man, and to do me good was your most important being. I am your most important person because you needed and you decided to help me, and your most important business is to do this work. Okay. Afterwards, when the man ran to us, the most important time was when you were caring for him, and most important time was there the wounded strangers camps, you help them is the most important time when you, because if you had not disgraced his wounds, he would have died without having made peace with you. So he was the most important man, and the most important man, he was died with you, is your wounded strangers. Okay, most important time, because there is only one time, that is the he wanted to make peace you. Remember, then there is only one time that is important, and that time is now. A most important time is to do any work is now. Okay, it is the most important time because it is the only time when we have any power to act. Okay, this is now is the most important time to do any work. Okay, and the most necessary person is the persons you are with a particular moment, for no one knows what will happen in the future. Okay, most necessary person is the person in which you are doing. Okay, because no one answering knowing the future. The most important business is to that the person is good, because we were sent into his world for the purpose alone. Okay, the students, in this we have studied these chapters. Okay, if you have any confusion, any doubt, you can contact me without any hesitations. Okay, till then, thank you. Have a nice day.